Angelie here, and I'm in studio today with a man who knows what York Region is really all about: different communities, different cultures, and diversity. I'm joined with Ranji Singh from the Culture Bridge initiative. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Angelie.
And it's nice to see you again. It's been many years.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Last we chatted, you were the head of the Ranji Singh Foundation.
That's right.
And now you've rebranded. Tell me
Correct.
about this new direction you're going in.
So in the past, we used to be Ranji Singh Foundation, and our main event would have been the Caribbean and South Asian Showcase. That took a lot of explaining whenever we get into conversation. What we've done last year, we've added so many cultures last year, and it became a natural evolution of the work that we're doing. So we've now rebranded. Our organization is now Culture Bridge Initiatives. We're still a registered charity, and Culture Bridge Initiatives put on the annual Culture Bridge Festival. And I think the name is self-descriptive of what it is that we do.
And has it always been important to you to kind of bring cultures together, bring people together in this way?
Certainly. That's a really, really good question, Angelie. What got us started, one of the things that got us started was in 2008. There was a United Way of York Region report that talked about, you know, when governments are doing their planning and they talk about infrastructure, it is not just about buildings and sewers and roads and pipes. What is often lost in that equation is people and families. And about the same time, there was another report from York Region that told us that the number of seniors by the year 2031 will double. And the number of immigrant families will increase from 45% to 55%. So back in 2008, when we thought about it, you can extrapolate that by the year 2031, there will be growing numbers of immigrant families who will start losing their strong social connections which are out of area. They'll start losing those social connections through aging. We'll start to lose our health, we'll start to lose mobility one at a time. And when that happens, we start to become isolated. That is what our work is about. It's to start contributing to the development of a strong social infrastructure, but you cannot wait until when you need it. You have to start doing it now. And hopefully, if by 2031 and beyond, if we don't think there was a need for the work that we are doing, you know what that means? We've done what we're supposed to do.
That's great. So your goal is to bridge sort of gaps that exist between different locations and people living far away, bringing them closer together and connecting people, really.
Absolutely. The work we're doing, our work is focused from Aurora going north, Northern York Region and South Simcoe area. And the real challenge up there is that with a growing immigrant population moving up there, families are distributed across a geographic sprawl. There are not many, if any, opportunities for people to walk to something. Anything that is done there, you have to drive. Most people are up before sunup, and they're out before sunup, they're back home after sundown. And so when their children grow up, very few of them stay in the neighborhood. They go to university, they get married, they leave the community, very much so like our children, our sons. And so when we think about that and the growing and aging immigrant families not having a platform up in the north where we can get out and go to something for common mutual interests, there's a tragedy waiting to happen. And governments are perplexed about what to do about it. In fact, just about a month or so ago, there was a Newmarket Era front page statement that screamed out, government unprepared for seniors' care. And that is today. So our work is to provide platforms so that people can come out, people can meet each other up there and start forming bonds up there.
So one of the ways you do that is by hosting many different events and
Yes.
fun festivals, really, where people can come, mingle,
Yes.
get to know each other, and unite with a common interest, like you mentioned.
Yes, well, our vision is one of caring neighborhoods enriched through celebrations of cultural diversity in communities. So, Culture Bridge initiatives, connecting communities, connecting people, that's what we're about. And that's why we put on our key event is the annual Culture Bridge Festival.
Okay.
So this year we're having the Culture Bridge Festival on Saturday, July 8th, from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. And we're closing this year with a Cuban band
That's awesome.
with dance music. And we are also happening on Sunday, July 9th, from 1 to 6 p.m. And we're closing then with a French Caribbean Creole Zouk band, again with dance music. What we are doing this year also in celebration of Canada's 150th anniversary, as well as Ontario 150th anniversary, is we've added a Friday night performance on Friday, July 7th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. where we celebrate Sounds of India. And we've got some amazing performances that are lined up. In fact, for Sounds of India, we're actually celebrating the diversity within India itself. We've got a Bengali dancer, Paramita Kaur. We've got from Chennai Radio, she's a DJ radio jock with Chennai Radio. She sings in Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, English, Malayalam.
So you have so many different diverse
Absolutely.
acts coming on, and it is going to have food, dances, music, like you mentioned,
Yes.
and I'm sure it's going to be a great place to hang out, spend a nice summer evening.
Yes, and admission is free.
Admission is free.
Admission is free. What we ask patrons to do is to bring a non-perishable food item for donation on site to the Newmarket Food Pantry.
And that's an amazing way to give back to the community and to connect with others. Thank you so much, Ranji, for being with us.
Thank you ever so much, Angelie. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Nice to see you again. And for more information, you can check out CultureBridge.ca.